What does Hillary Clinton need to do to convince those people who maybe don't like Trump very much but aren't sold on her and vice versa?
Well, I mean, the first thing to note is, if any of these predictions as to what the debate audience is going to be are anywhere near
Yeah.
correct, then we're talking about, 100 million or so people, which will shatter any records. By comparison, the first debate in the 2012 election between Barack Obama and Mitt Romney was 46 million, I believe, and I think the record is 65 million. So, you're going to get eyeballs, tens of millions of them, who haven't actually watched any debates so far and haven't seen either of them debating. So I think this is, in terms of what Hillary should do to reassure those who don't trust her or who don't like her or who don't feel energized by her. Goodness knows, what kind of advice she's getting. I suspect that every kind of advice, and I'm not sure I'm qualified to give it. I do think, though, that if Trump overreaches, there is a record, there's a pattern, and she has experience, most famously in 2000, with the debate with Rick Lazio for the New York Senate, of being bullied by a man and responding with dignity. Being seen as a dignified victim of male overreach, and that's a very potential theme of Monday night. If Trump is Trump, he's not going to be able to resist going for her in some fairly nasty, fairly personal way. How she deals with that could be absolutely critical.
Well, and I've also seen in my email box a Donald Trump fundraising solicitation where he asked his supporters, "What should I do with Hillary Clinton? Should I bring up this issue? Should I call her Crooked Hillary? Should I not call her Crooked Hillary?" So clearly, he's telling his supporters, you might not saying the same thing. It's kind of unpredictable. You don't know what you're going to get, but really leading them on to suggest, yes, you want to see a much more pugilistic Donald Trump. Is that what you're expecting to see out there?
It is hard to imagine him getting through 90 minutes without being pugilistic. On the other hand, if he wants to change perceptions of him in some way to reach beyond the base of voters he's already got, what our poll showed was that people who have concerns about Trump, their top concern is that he doesn't have the temperament to be commander in chief. So, he, like Hillary, he's got a push and a pull. On the one hand, Trump can't help but be Trump, but so far that character isn't getting him a majority of support.